Hey YouTube, this is A&D Anime Reacts. I'm Daquan.
I'm Alexander.
And we're watching Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 7 today. We are super hyped after seeing that dungeon clearing from last episode. Sundrip Woo was in the building, disrespecting the dungeon boss. Dungeon boss with a whole bunch of trash talking. He had some, I have to admit, he had some moves to kind of back it up. He was murking the field. Those dragon fires were kind of cool. His shield was pretty strong, but dude just had so much trash to talk. It was so entertaining. I'm quite excited seeing how strong Jin-woo has come. Still a little confused in terms of why everything is kind of classified, why they're hiding his strength. There's too many people that know about it at this point, so I'm intrigued to see how this reveal is going to happen. I'm expecting this episode that Jin-ho is going to do the ask. I don't know if Jin-woo's going to say yes. I don't know what would make him say yes. I think everything's kind of leading to him going on this Jeju Island type of, I don't know the word for it, not task, but raid. There we go, dungeon raid. But I don't know, I'm excited. We know that Jin-woo's stronger than the ultimate weapon, Ian St. Clair, because I don't know what Redhead's name is. So we'll keep calling him that.
The ultimate weapon, Ian Sinclair.
So yeah, I don't know, I'm hyped. I'm super excited. 2 episodes today. I'm excited. But let's get to watching because we can't be wasting no time.
We can,
but Sundrip Woo waits for no man. And let's play.
Camera.
That is camera, but that's not the camera we're watching.
No.
I made it play.
It was playing before. Oh no, it wasn't. All right.
Nope. It keeps trying to play. What I'm gonna do is get rid of this.
Do it.
This is how you guys know that it's raw and uncut. No pun intended.
Pun absolutely intended.
Yeah, perfect.
Whoa! Look over there! Guildmaster Beg from the White Tigers!
Beg?
And Joey Choi from the Hunters Guild! This place is crawling with press. Any idea what they're doing here?
Excuse me, are the two of you here to recruit Min Sung Lee?
Who the hell is Min Sung Lee? He's not the reason I'm here, so I have no comment.
As I understand it, Mr. Lee has already signed a contract with the Reaper Guild. We have other business to see to.
That's too bad.
Would have really spiced things up, you know? Jeez, what a waste of time. About how the Hunters Guild ran into a little trouble with a near S-rank gate.
It wasn't too bad, especially not compared to the Red Gate that claimed a rookie A-rank leader from the White Tigers.
Woo!
The way I hear it, you were
Talking trash.
to call.
Thankfully, because of him, it wasn't necessary. It's only right for the Hunters Guild to offer a very warm reception.
That's crazy that everyone is just using pronouns and they all know what they're talking about. It was when you pointed it out to me when he first went to go to get reassessed. It was like, he just walked in. I'm like, because he's like, yeah, you know, he said he, and they knew it meant Sung Jin-woo. I'm like, wait, what? It was like I went back and watched it. It's like, oh yeah, he's right. He did just say he, and then mention who it was. And now even now they're talking now, he's like, if it wasn't for him, thanks to him, we were able to clear the
With a capital H.
capital H him, because he is him.
Yeah.
Literally, he's him. That's kind of crazy. You have that much sway, even with S ranks. You're called him.
Yeah.
He who shall not be named because I'm too afraid to speak his name.
Show our gratitude.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You saved our asses too. Plus that raid left us down in A-rank.
So you want to fill that spot with an S-rank? Sounds like you're looking to start a war.
Talk. Don't give me any of that holier-than-thou crap.
Well, this is Joel, you know. Fellas, you're not here to try to snatch Min Sung from us, are you?
I told you I don't give a damn about Min Sung or whatever the hell his name is.
Alright, sorry I asked. Jeez, don't bite my head off.
That's a whole lot of people.
And him in just a sweatshirt, a hoodie. He loves his hoodies. He's all about comfort.
Gathering here today. As I
Whatever it is, I don't care.
It's good enough.
Did he die? This is why I don't like looking at the openings.
He died in the first episode, remember?
Oh, true.
Did you hear that? Whatever it is, I don't care.
First off, I'd like to thank you for gathering here today. As I'm sure you're all aware, I, Sung Lee, recently awakened as a hunter. And today is the day of my assessment. I've struggled with this decision from the moment I awakened. But now I finally made up my mind to bravely confront my destiny head on.
It'll be funny he's an E-rank.
Master take you, Leem, and he's agreed to let me fight for the Reaper.
You're right. That does. He hasn't been assessed yet, so they don't know how strong he is. So he really could be fodder.
Yeah, I don't get the optics. Unless he was assessed beforehand, then he already knew. But
Then what's the point of saying you haven't been assessed yet? You would get more press by saying what rank you are.
that's true. I don't know. It seems to be pointless. He's useless compared to Jin-woo anyway. as other guild leaders has pointed out.
Yeah.
But he could be E-rank. That would be hilarious.
If you're joining a guild, are your acting days over?
Don't you think this is a bit premature? You seem to be focusing on your hunter duty.
How gullible can you be? I've already gotten my A rank.
Oh.
My contract with the Reapers is only for 2 years. I'll dabble in hunting long enough for people to forget all about my scandals. And after that,
So he's a
leverage my
douchebag.
A rank status to push my acting career back into the...
Okay, that's clever.
Yeah. People
You're
have a
so-
short attention span.
What?
People have a short attention span, so yeah, leverage it that way. Whatever you want to do it. Just don't get Me Too'd again. I'm assuming that's probably why he has so much vitriol.
Remember, Playboys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got Me Too.
Yeah.
Spotlight. No matter what rank I end up being, I'm fully prepared to fight with everything I...
Stop right there. Can't you see all these reporters? You're in the way. Buzz off!
I have business with the association.
It can wait.
How could this idiot be so oblivious?
You can't go in through this entrance. Now get out of here.
I'm afraid that isn't your decision to make.
Oh, Jimmy, go! You see,
Big dog.
Man here is a guest of mine. I seem to recall asking you to refrain from holding a press conference at this hour.
Well, I just...
This way. Come along with
thought it
me,
was
Hunter, son.
How am I supposed to do
Josh showed
now?
up.
I'll be right back. I need
They
to...
can edit it, so it don't make a difference.
Unfortunately, another hunter is being assessed at the moment. I'm afraid you won't be able to enter until they're done.
Come on, dude. You gotta know who I am, right? A single word from me and you're out of a job, my guy.
Sorry to say, but I don't recognize you at all. If you insist on trying to get in, I'll have to remove you from the premises.
Ha!
You're hearing it.
You know he has to be quite strong though. The A rank who works for the
For the chairman, go.
for Chairman Go, but there's something else they're called too. Association.
Yeah, Hunter Association.
The fact that like he's trained with Chairman Go and he's been able to take some blows from him.
Right? Like,
Yeah, because I didn't recognize that until I was like thinking about it when he said that he was driving home one day. He said, "I see you strengthened your body." He says, "Well, even though our gifts don't get any stronger, it still doesn't stop us from training our bodies." I'm like, if he can take a hit from Chairman Go,
he has to be impressive, even if he can't be like, right? There's no way. He has to be impressive and he has to be competent because he is the personal attendant of the chairman.
yeah.
That's
On top of that, like I said, even in the little sparring session, he took a direct hit from the S rank and didn't die.
yeah,
So it's quite impressive,
yeah.
even if he was holding back. Because even when he was like between the two S ranks, between the Tiger Guild,
Wait, that was him?
that was him. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
He was stopped between Beck and the big gorilla
Yeah.
guy. That was him who stopped him.
Oh, I see.
So he's pretty impressive to be an A rank.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's definitely humble. He's probably downplaying his strength because he doesn't believe he's a monster, but he's definitely good.
Yeah.
Today, they came to see your reassessment in person.
Ooh.
The prospect of the first S-rank hunter to appear in 2 years has piqued their interest.
Fancy.
Before we begin reassessment, I'd like to confirm the nature of your hunter abilities. Would you mind showing us what you can do, Hunter-san?
Well, for starters, I can do this.
You can create and control a summon. So your specialty is summoning magic, I take it.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Hunter-san, Manager Wu has given me detailed reports of your abilities.
Ooh.
I'm going to hold out on this, sorry.
Don't lie, Chairman, go.
Back at this point. I can summon around 100 more.
Did you say 100? Unbelievable!
His magic power is tremendous.
They're freaking out.
Even me.
Nope, I gotta go back because I missed what he just said. What does something even mean? Dudes, they're freaking out. They're S rank.
Yeah.
And he's so calm.
Did you say 100? Unbelievable!
His magic power is tremendous. It's enough to overwhelm even me.
Ooh.
But they're still red.
What do you mean they're still red?
Orcs.
The orcs? Oh, yeah, they are. They're still red. You're right.
They look the same as when he aroused them.
I don't think they look more shadowy movie compared to the ones where he pieced them back together after the split.
Hold on. Wait. Wait. How do I?
There you are. Oh, true. They do look less like shadows. Now the big dude looks very shadowy,
Yeah, because
but the little ones, yeah, they do look like the necromanced ones. Maybe it was just lazy animating. But the generals look
yeah, the
different.
generals though.
The boss looks different, but the peons, yeah.
I guess they wanted to keep them distinct.
Well, their skirts are black instead of being the colors they wore before, so I guess.
Were they the same when they were?
I don't think so. They might have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could have been.
I'm just not sure if that's a sign that maybe there actually is a difference between necromancy and shadow monarch.
His magic power is tremendous. It's enough to overwhelm even me. Is this guy for real? He continues to astound me.
Thank you for your patience.
I love
Your
being the
reassessment
best.
is now complete. And here is your updated hunter ID.
Rank S.
Nice. Now I can sell the Sphere of Avarice with no problems. And then I can afford the gear I need to clear the demon's castle.
It's official. I'd like to congratulate you on becoming an S-rank hunter. I'm looking forward to seeing what you decide to do with that strength.
Who's
I have
peeking
high
on who?
hopes for you.
It's an honor to welcome the newest S-rank. Perhaps you would allow me to thank you for your assistance. Our guild is
Walk right past you.
And ours too. If you have some time to chat, would love to discuss something important with you.
Sorry, guys, but I have got some errands to run.
Wait, not there.
Not where.
Hey, Gina. No. Is that? Whoa, no way. Stop shaking me. Gina, your brother popped up on the stream. What?
Over here, please.
What the heck is happening over there?
That kid really did make the news. I warned you, but you didn't listen. I tried telling you guys that he had the eyes of a killer. There's no knowing what messed up stuff he's done.
Hunter Sung has been officially recognized as S-rank.
Certified announcement yet. It seems his S-rank status has been confirmed in the association.
You better go back and boo him up.
He's now become the 10th S-rank hunter in the country. The first to emerge in over 2 years since the awakening of hunters.
Well, you're a celebrity now.
But this was my press conference!
Hey.
I wasn't able to get Hunter Sung to accept the offer.
That's a shame.
We didn't even see it.
Sorry. I can't accept. There's still something I gotta do on my own. And to do it, I need to keep fighting. Get even stronger than I am now. Joining an organization would only complicate things. Gino, how about this instead?
He,
He actually asked me to join him.
I hope you realize how that decision will be quite selfish. I had every intention of letting Jin-sung run this operation. But then you came in and begged me for a chance. And despite all your extravagant claims, you have accomplished nothing. And now you want to run off and work somewhere else? You can't be serious.
I'm sorry, Father. I've made up my mind. I'm going to follow Hunter Sung.
I see. Then you had best be prepared for the consequences.
He's gonna be disowned.
Yeah.
And now
So
they'll have no money anymore.
Yeah, so means Jin-Woo's now gonna get his $30 billion.
Also, it means he will no longer have any use to him.
Is Jin-Woo only using for the money though?
I feel like it.
Well, I feel like when they were drinking a couple episodes ago, he sees him as his little brother.
True.
I don't think he's just using him at this point. I think in the past he was, but now that he has enough where bills aren't an option, aren't an issue, and he knows he's aiming for the elixir of life. Once he gets that, I think he's satisfied. It's not like his goal was to be the richest person in the world.
True.
He's not really
But
monetarily driven.
This is a very poor choice in your parts.
Well, last Frank will probably be able to make more than his dad ever could make in his inheritance anyway.
Hopefully.
Everyone stand back! Please keep a reasonable distance! Hey, don't push!
Trust me, we don't want to deal with the press. Here, why don't you let us give you a lift home? That'll be fine.
Despite being a mage-type hunter, his athletic abilities are simply incredible. You okay, Yunho?
He moves so fast my eyes couldn't track him. He's even stronger than he was before. How is that possible?
He noticed.
Training.
Time to gear up.
Get on some gear.
Hunter-san, we've been expecting you. You're in the market for flame-resistant type artifacts, yes? May I inquire about the specifics?
I need protection in a dungeon that gets pretty hot.
Oh, I don't blame you. Well, if that's the case, these might be just what you're looking for. A cape you can wear on top of your clothes, and a ring that's easy to equip.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
And they should be well within your budget at these prices.
Oh, could I maybe get a discount?
Oh, well, my apologies, but the listed prices are the only ones our establishment offers. That said, you wouldn't have to give us any money whatsoever if you're able to shatter this glass. Everything in the case would be yours.
Huh?
You see, it's magically enhanced glass constructed to withstand blows from an A-ring roar.
It's
You wonder
glass.
why we don't.
I can sense magic power, but
No,
not that much.
Search the world. You will find the way base for the battle so Wait, please don't do it. I'm sorry, it was only a joke. Even if the glass isn't completely broken, abnormal tremors will summon security.
Oh my god, I thought you, I'm so sorry.
Now it was in poor taste.
Oh, I love just the nervous son. It's so nice. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I almost did something horrible.
Yeah, he's not a power demon right now. Maybe in the dungeons, but in real life, he's still respectable.
I get how he just, yeah. He is still a person, surprisingly.
Which is not something we expected because every time he did something in the dungeon,
They kept saying about him giving
Yeah.
up his humanity, but
Yeah.
no, he is still very much human. He is standoffish, but he's still very much human.
yeah, and he's pretty standoffish even when he was weak though. So it's
Yeah.
like it seems to be a personality trait.
Yeah.
Well, I'm shopping for some other stuff too, like new daggers.
Excellent, sir. If it's weaponry that you're after, allow me to assist. Right this way.
He didn't even punch it.
He only prepared to punch it.
That's so I can't blame him because he even confesses he did not actually punch it. He
Yep.
didn't do it yet.
He just thought about it. He was like, I'm about to punch it. It was like, oh my goodness, I'll just shatter. Don't hit me.
The glass knew better.
Yes. Knows better than the A-rank boss. Earring boss will call trash. Glass will say, I'll shatter on my own. Don't hit me. I can't take a pounding like that hard.
He was trained by Popo.
Yes.
That item sells for this much.
Good lord, there's a lot of zeros.
For this, it's only about as strong as the Venom Fang. Hang on.
Is there a problem?
No, just grabbing something. How much would this guy sell for, you think?
It's certainly impressive. I can tell the craftsman had quite the eye for detail.
Yeah, I got this thing on sale from the system store.
If I were you, I wouldn't accept anything less than 100 million.
100 mil? I only paid like 3 million gold. If the store's items go for this much, I might not even need to sell the Spear of Avarice. Can I use your bathroom real quick?
Oh, of course.
I knew he wasn't a lightweight by any means. But what I saw goes far beyond strength. The magic I sensed in the assessment lab, the athleticism he showed outside of it. Seems he's still improving even though his reawakening should have long passed. Which would be a first for hunters. What if he didn't reawaken? Can a hunter whose strength grows over time really exist?
Uh-oh. Cat's out the bag. Go was talking about it. Someone's realized it.
They finally took a hike. Now I can head to school without being bombarded.
By the press? The association hasn't chased him off.
You suck! Why'd you have to go and make a huge scene? Like, you could have told me you were going to be on TV.
Hey, how's that my fault? Oh, by the way, I'm going to be out for about a week starting tomorrow.
What? Again? For work?
Could you people get
Bro! Jin-woo, reporting in, boss. Your sidekick is back.
Is he a reporter or some buddy of yours?
Oh, hi. You must be Jin-woo's sister. I'm his reliable right-hand man, Jin-woo.
This guy and I are going on that week-long work trip tomorrow.
Like as in tomorrow morning? What do you mean?
What do I mean? You know, that job.
How can I forget? This job has been weighing on my shoulders unbearably.
They left, but journalists are nothing if not persistent. Come forth. Wait, I thought Tusk had 4 bodyguards. Where's the last one? Right. I forgot about that guy since I kind of put him through the ceiling. Well, whatever. 3 should be fine since you're all pretty tough. You stay behind and keep watch. I'm entrusting you with Gina. Counting on you.
Oh.
I'll take a few precautions while I'm at it. Start your patrol.
Huh.
Might make the city a bit safer, come to think of it.
Damn!
That's kind of cool.
So he can just afford to spend that much mana on them, just be passively for over a week?
Apparently so. Well, at least it's not. I guess the difference is that if he can maintain up to 100 at a time in constant, rigorous battle, having a handful, like, monitor and just kind of walk around might be a little bit easier. It makes a little bit more feasible sense. And he gains more mana as he levels up. So as long as he's leveling up while he's going out, he should be good.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks for letting me stay the night. You're a real one.
Of course, man, I got you. But what's your plan going forward? It's not like he's forcing you to move out.
Gotta own up to the consequences, right? Anyway, what's this job at the DS Tower? Yesterday, you mentioned it would be a week-long thing.
Yeah, I guess you could call it training.
You're saying you're trying to get even stronger? Why do that after earning an S rank, though?
Why not?
You're kind of man.
Yep, exactly.
Thanks.
He's a man after my own heart. This is why it has to be one of my favorite shows.
Stay safe, okay?
A ring enchanted with water, and a cape with wind. That'll keep the heat off nicely.
Looks kind of cool.
Castle is waiting.
I don't like the little flaggy thing, but
He finally got some actual drip on him.
yes.
He kept being
A ring is one of my favorite types of jewelry, so I understand that.
He kept being a coward with his armor hiding. Like, that's so boring. Like, show the gear.
If the gear is ugly, I don't mind it being hidden.
No. Opportunity cost. You want the protection? You gotta wear the bling. And people gotta see it.
Overrated.
No. If it's ugly, own it. Or remove it.
Overrated.
No.
Overrated.
No.
Agree to disagree.
Bye.
There's a second part. The demon monarch Varan resides on the highest floor. Defeat Varan and collect the soul. Yeah. Rewards are a rune stone for a shadow exchange. That sounds like a necromancy skill. Better reward than last time. I'll take the extra motivation.
Shadow exchange? What does that mean?
Warp to the 75th floor.
Ooh. So he can like literally like play from safe.
Pack his bags and leave home. Surely you're missing him.
A troublesome child has stretched his wings and flown the nest. What's really surprising is how long he would. Oh, that's strange.
What's strange, Steve?
Did he just awaken? Is he having a heart attack? Stroke?
But also, his accent is the same thing, but his wife sounds normal.
What do you mean?
Remember, we had commented about how that accent was weird. It's a little bit Japanese, a little bit like.
Oh, yeah.
But the wife sounds a normal person. Well, normal American.
English, yeah.
Yeah, normal. Clarify. They sound like a normal English speaker. There's no problem with accents.
Yes.
Step.
That is creepy looking. It
Gives
reminds me of the gray demons from Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he gave him the little orb. I see if his fire breath does what it's supposed to do.
Oh! He went kaiju. He's looking up.
See, he gave him the fire orb. Now he's gonna do his fire dragon move, which is kind of cool. This is exactly what I asked for last episode. It's like you have a Pokemon battle. It's super cool. Bruh. Jin-woo gets cooler every single episode.
I'm still confused about the grabbing ability. The shadow hand.
That's after Tusk was nerfed. I'll be more strategic with that move in the future. But yeah, the sphere of avarice is all yours, Tusk.
Incinerate!
Nova breath.
No, because I was thinking about Exodia, obliterate, and this one my brain went incinerate. Burnt clean off his feet.
That's after Tusk was nerfed. I'll be more strategic with that move in the future. But yeah, the sphere of avarice is all yours, Tusk.
I see. So Gino came to visit.
He did. I told him you collapsed from exhaustion.
Did you now? It's the eternal sleep disease.
That's correct. It typically begins as abrupt spells of drowsiness, then eventually transitions into a lasting coma.
And how was I infected with this disease?
Most likely from prolonged exposure to mana. It tends to occur in people with naturally low resistance. Mr. Yu, are there any hunters among your immediate family?
Oh no. Oh, honey.
Our son is a hunter.
Granted, we can't be certain that's the cause in your case, but...
The entire planet is steeped in magic power these days, and I'm intolerant to it. Is the world rejecting me? Am I being cold?
Pretty much.
Nothing beats a peaceful afternoon, huh? Yeah, you said it.
Savage.
One of you was left a bit to fish.
We're on patrol. No slacking. Got it?
Cliche wizard's wand.
What is that?
Oh, it's an ant.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no,
Looks like
no.
dispatching 6 shadow.
You have defeated a high-ranked demon. You have defeated a high-ranked demon. You have defeated a high-ranked demon.
Dispatching 6 shadow squad.
You have defeated a high-ranked demon times 3.
Yes.
You've leveled it up by 3 levels.
Yes.
Beaver boats! That's not convenient. That's annoying.
It's funny because like I was running some code probably like a month ago, and I was like, there has to be a faster way for me to kind of like do all this running in the background without having all my like data pop up on my screen and having to close it so they'll go to the next thing. And I'm like, but I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna just keep clicking, just do it one by one.
But I mean, even that that was so simple. Like, again, we do not know how the system UI is designed.
We don't.
That's the next power. You can open up DevTools.
If he'd care to. I think all he matters to him is that he's strong.
Can you imagine the power up? DevTools!
I wonder if he's like, has he stopped like allocating points? Because like his build hasn't changed at all since then. Because since he's leveled up so much, you would think that like if he would have put more to strength, he'll start getting like bigger still. And he hasn't talked about using intelligence more. How's he getting more mana? Is it just raising the lower ones? He's just stacking points?
I mean, he has to be allocating his points. That's how he gets better stats. All right? Unless he gains stat buffs just by leveling up.
I thought so.
I mean, maybe. Maybe both.
Yeah. Oh no, I think you're right. I think you're right. It only goes up when he allocates the points. Because he can never allocate everything at once. It'll just get refreshed with each level up. Yeah.
I do wonder, though, if he went for all strength, would he get more soul, like you said?
Well, he said he would in the first season. And that's why he decided to start doing like agility and all those other things, so he wouldn't get too stocky. He wanted the mobility for the assassin build. But considering how when he fought one of those demons earlier this season, and he just like punched him and his fat body flew across the ground, he doesn't really need to be stocky because he's already super strong.
And also, he has shadow grip, so if he's physically too small, he can just use that. There is no need for him to allocate strength anymore.
Yeah.
Except to be even more jacked.
Yeah, just to be more physically domineering, where you just intimidate people by your physique.
Which might be a benefit.
Well, that's what the White Tiger Guild guy looks like. But I guess he was a firefighter beforehand. But
Firefighter Tiger.
It's already paying off. Good way to be efficient. Made it pretty simple by only giving them 2 orders to follow. 1, slay every enemy they encounter in their search. 2, report to me if they find an entry permit. I am missing out on some loot this way, but I make much faster progress in exchange. Or I was making progress. Been on the 80th floor for 2 days. I just don't get why the pace slowed down. Where's the damn permit? Something's destroying the shadows, and fast.
Oh!
Like
so he only loses MP when they're destroyed?
it looks like it, yeah. Because he has to get destroyed and get resurrected.
Oh, so they auto-resurrect?
I think that's the case.
Okay, that makes sense. So does he just have a for loop running? So when destroyed, summon again.
Probably.
I didn't think any of these demons would be a problem for my high orcs. Gotta call them back, they're getting thrashed. Let's see why. Come on. Squad B was also mysteriously slaughtered. Whatever is responsible must be pretty fierce. It's weird though. Tusk Squad was the one closest to Squad A when it went down. So why go after Squad B next? They're weaker, sure, but they were further away. If this enemy realized they couldn't beat Tusk, they must possess some level of intelligence. And if they're gauging strength, I know which squad they'll target next.
Bear.
Ooh.
Huh.
Makes sense. No wonder my weaker shadow squads were annihilated.
Made that man move like a missile.
You know, I've always wondered, do demons like you feel fear?
There you go.
Yep.
You're shaking. I guess I have my answer.
Pretty much a brief video line.
Yes. Yes. Well, at least I know that me and Jin-woo are thinking in the same vein. Like I said, he's a main character after my own heart.
Also, I noticed something. When he goes into a dungeon by himself, like those system dungeons, the monsters are all taciturn. But the ones where they've been chatting have been the ones he's gone into that are being run by the other hunters.
What do you mean being run by the other
I mean, like
hunters?
when he's tagging along to the other dungeons, versus the ones he goes through his own system. Like he's doing his own quest.
Yes. He's doing his own quest when he's going to the dungeons on his own.
And none of those monsters there ever talk.
No, they don't.
But the ones that are regular dungeons had talking bosses.
Yes.
That's just an interesting realization.
I'm trying to think about any of the demons he fought on the lower floors from the season.
None of them have spoken. None of them have really talked at all. They're more like genuine, just mobs to be grinded and to be killed.
Even the bosses, because like the fat one, I don't think they said.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm trying to think.
It's like it's possible that because they are only designed to be killed versus whatever purpose presumably the main dungeons have, maybe they had less coding go into them, and so they're just designed to just be as is. It's almost like you allocate resources based on need. So these are just fodder, literally just fodder, versus like it's supposed to be an actual fun challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, let's see if it stays that way because he's about to fight the demon on the top floor.
Mm-hmm.
And when he fights the demon on the top floor, if that one doesn't talk, then we have my final answer.
Yeah, like
that's the most powerful thing he'll have to face inside that tower. So, because I wouldn't expect armor to talk. Because
but demons can talk though, because we saw an orc talk.
Yeah.
There's no reason an orc can talk, but a demon can't.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, so we'll see.
Especially about how human their faces are from all of them.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. But Jin-woo is showing some really cool things about his powers he's learned about. So yeah, so we know that for his shadows, summoning them the first time doesn't utilize a bunch of mana. He loses most of his mana with the resummoning aspect. He can sustain his shadows even over long distances, apparently, because he's in the dungeon and his shadows are protecting his sister and Jin-ho.
And seemingly indefinitely, because if you can have them be summoned for a week, that's functional as long as you would ever need, because then you could just resummon them and then resend them. So,
yep.
Unless being in his own personal dungeon is still technically considered like being in Korea. So I would do wonder if he flew to America hypothetically, could he keep dungeons in Korea? Could he keep his shadows still in Korea?
Yeah.
I don't see why not, because we haven't been given anything that suggests that geography is a limitation for him.
Yeah.
It logically would be, but it doesn't seem to be. Or maybe...
Yeah, because how is he feeding his shadows mana? If, like, over large
unless he
spaces.
isn't feeding them, and like you said, it takes mana to summon them. That takes mana, but once they're just in perpet. But in that case, why would he ever just summon them again? Why not just summon all your ones at once, then rush them, and then see at the very end of it if you need more, summon them?
That'd be much better mana usage and mana management.
Because realistically, if what you summon killed all your generals, then you can get more. But the generals should be able to wipe out most of them, and then after that, if they commanded the effort to kill all the generals, they're probably weakened up at the point that your assassination build could then slay them.
Yeah. Well, that's sometimes it's good to have like a thinner or a buffer so you don't get like, what do you call it, snuck.
Yeah.
So you have enough fodder around where you can help overwhelm with numbers. Sometimes you might not have the strength, but the numbers can overwhelm with the strength.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's interesting. Yeah, the thing about the geography aspect is going to be interesting to see. I wonder how much of his powers did he actually show, because he showed him all his shadow arming stuff, but he didn't show that he can pull weapons out of thin air.
And clearly, he was hiding the fact that he had high stealth skills.
Mm-hmm. Well, people they probably think he has a stealth ability because he's an assassin build.
But they consider him a mage build.
Well, I consider him a mage because of his summoning
Isn't that
skill that he just showed them.
Yeah, but mages typically can be assassins too.
Yeah. Yeah. True, because it did stick out to the... Well, that's because of White Tiger guy, Beck.
Yeah, so that's the thing about it. He was hiding the fact he was a mage, and hiding the fact that he was an assassin. Then he acts like an assassin anyway. So it's like he doesn't care enough.
Yeah, so I don't know. But
there's no reason he wouldn't show them everything at that point. But
yeah, because
but then they wouldn't be shocked about his physical abilities then.
Well,
so he did hide his physical abilities.
Well, again, Chairman Beck wasn't in the room. They just felt his magic coming through the door. They weren't in the actual assessment room. They just know he had high magic.
They didn't see it?
No.
Oh.
If we go back, you'll see that they just saw the door glowing, and they were outside.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he came out, he's like, "We want to welcome you for being in the XS rank." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but then he also said, "Your abilities for a mage are so impressive."
Yeah, but that's because he sensed probably the magic.
I know that he assumed him.
Yeah, he assumed. That was an assumption thing, not necessarily a
right. So yeah, I get your point. So he could have showed Beck that he had other things.
Yeah, which I'm surprised that Cha didn't tell him that he went through and just smoked the high orc because of physical ability, because she recognized his physical ability. But I guess because she didn't talk about it. But I would imagine still it'd be some down low conversations that she would have had with the guild master. So, yeah. Well, I'm excited. He's no longer in the shadows. He has the S rank card. I don't know what it's going to bring him. I don't know why it's so expensive.
Ants.
It's not going to bring him ants.
No, there's an ant.
Well, yeah, there's an ant at the very end.
He came here. It's in Korea.
Yeah, it's going to kill somebody, but that's for us to worry about another day. Right now, we're focused on Jin-Woo finishing the tower. He's going to probably go back and then fight the ants. Those are all leading up to Jeju Island stuff. So eventually that's going to be his next dungeon, but he's not quite strong enough. And so I'm guessing that things from the Jeju Islands are more similar to Jin-Woo than anything else, because apparently the ants are evolving. They're getting stronger. They're flying farther. So I guess they're not individual ants getting stronger, but whatever is happening, those things are getting stronger and doing more stuff.
Ant evolution. Evidently.
Yeah, so I think we're getting into the fun parts now.
You act like we haven't been having the fun parts.
You're right, it's been fun. It's been fun.
Or word choice.
Yeah, it's been fun. So I'm excited. This has been a good season so far. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this episode.
And feet.
As always.
Well, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you liked what you saw, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to give us a little bit of support, we have a Patreon. It'll give us access to our Discord where you can hang out with us and hopefully watch us live. Thank you so much for everything, and please have a good day.
Catch you at the next hangout. Later.
Wale.